Good morning and welcome, and thanks for coming out early on a Saturday morning. I'm Carolyn Raybach, and I'm on the board of Single Parent Scholarship Fund. And one of the things that Carrie and I were talking about this year, what are the kinds of things that we could provide as an organization to sort of provide added value for students that were in the program. And one of the things we talked about was resume writing and interviewing skills. And I'm privileged to work with Kristen Stout at Tyson Foods. I work in marketing, but Kristen is a manager in corporate recruiting group, and her job is to help us to find qualified individuals to support the business, to come into key job openings that we have in my organization and on my team. And indeed, we've worked very closely filling some key assignments together over the past years. And I thought when we started talking about resumes, I mean, literally Kristen in her role at Tyson Foods sees thousands of resumes every year. And she and I have had a lot of conversations about what really works well in a resume and what are the things that you look for when you're making a decision and you've got 20 resumes and you're only going to talk to 3 or 4 people. What are the things that you can see on a resume that make it really pop? Hey, I really want to talk to this individual. I want to bring them in. Resume is really, really important in getting you in the door. So I'm going to turn it over to Kristen, but she's got a great presentation about what works really well and what doesn't work so well when you're putting together a resume. And she's going to be able to give you some helpful hints. The nice thing with a small group is I hope a lot of you brought your resumes because we're going to have a chance to actually walk through your resumes and get you some helpful hints. But I think you're going to have a good morning, and Kristen does a great job and has a lot of experience in this area. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Kristen.
I'm Kristen Stout. I have worked at Tyson for about 4 years. Prior to that, I was with Walmart recruiting for 4.5. So I've been in recruiting for 9 years. I love it. I never would have thought I would have gotten into it. I just happened into this role. So when I tell people if you go in and you major in a degree, you don't always necessarily know where you're going to land. So the great thing about HR and recruiting, you don't have to have a degree to be in this type of role.